All right, guys, welcome to another live stream. Welcome to another live stream. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. In today's live stream, we will play chess and I will give a update on the market. And you can just ask me questions, right? It'll be a simple Q&A. All right, so stock market overview. The U.S. equities closed lower today as investors awaited key earnings reports and digested Federal Reserve meeting minutes. So it looks like Federal Reserve came out with some meeting minutes, and also some key companies have disclosed their earnings, right? S&P down 0.56. This is a SPY. The QQQ is down 0.42%. The Dow Jones is down 0.57%. And it says the market showed caution ahead of NVIDIA's earnings release. So it looks like NVIDIA released. I didn't know NVIDIA was releasing their earnings report, but it actually says it right here. So NVIDIA reported its fiscal Q1 2026 results after the market closed, posting revenue of 44.1 billion, a 12% increase from the previous quarter. So it shows that there's still a good amount of demand for GPU chips, and AI is going to continue to grow, right? There was that whole thing about DeepSeek and whether, it was going to affect the GPU market because people can find better software to run these GPUs a lot more efficiently. And it doesn't look like that's the case, right? They're still selling a lot. And I'm pretty sure, there's some of their biggest customers are Facebook, Tesla. I don't know about Facebook. I think it is fake. Google. So they got some big people that they sell to. So I don't think they're going to stop, right? I don't think their revenue is going to stop growing anytime soon, especially with the demand for more AI computing power and, just this trend, this AI trend. Okay, so cryptocurrency. The crypto market experienced a slight pullback today. Yeah, the crypto market today slowed down. Yesterday, I think we were at 108, 109. I think it was 109. So today we're at 107. Ethereum's at 2632. I don't think Ethereum slowed down that much. I'm not sure if we were at, let me check. Let's see where we were at yesterday with Ethereum. All right, so Ethereum yesterday was in the 2700s. So today we're in the 2600s. So overall, the crypto market's tanking a little bit. But like I said, I think it's gonna be very bullish going into June. We're a couple of days away from June. When's June 1st? June 1st is on Sunday. So I think as we get into June, we're gonna start to see these moves that a lot of people are alluding to on X. And I've been talking about it for consecutive live streams in a row, that I think June and July are going to be one of the bullish months here. Again, remember the halvening, a year from the halvening date was in April. We're already 2 months behind, past that, and typically we see this uptrend. We're seeing the uptick in BTC, right? BTC, people complain about it being at 107. But just a few months ago, we were like at 70 or 80,000, right? It's a $40,000 increase in the price of BTC. So it's not like it's slowing down, right? But people are waiting for that huge parabolic move up into that 150, 160, and really is the altcoins that people are waiting for, right? Altcoins have been lagging for the last 2 to 3 years. So people have been, and people invested in altcoins have been waiting on this parabolic move that takes these altcoins from a couple hundred million dollar market cap to 5-6 billion, because that's when you get the 20x's, the 30x's, and people grow $10,000-$20,000 into 300-400 or millions of dollars. So it's going to be exciting. I think June is going to be that time where we get that parabolic move, and yeah, it should be good times come here soon. Okay, so let's see what else. Anything other financial news? Federal released minutes from its May 6th meeting, providing insights into future monetary policy. I don't think they really said anything about rate cuts. I know people are waiting on the rate cut, but it looks like we won't be getting that until later on this year, and it'll probably be like 2 in a row when we get it. The Federal Reserve Report on Economic Well-Being, U.S. Households in 2024 was published. U.S. Bank are cautiously approaching cryptocurrency services. Okay. So overall, the market didn't really do anything crazy. Didn't go down too much. from yesterday. So we'll see as we get into June here. All right. So let me start this game. I'm probably gonna play one game, and then I'll call it quits. Like I said, I did two live streams back to back. Cause yeah, I missed the live stream Monday because I just lost track of the days. But so I did yesterday, and I'm gonna do today, and then that's pretty much it for the week, right? All right, let's start. All right, I'm black. Okay. Darn it. I kind of messed that one up. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Hmm. See if I could break this pawn structure here. He castled on the king side, short side, but I want to see if he didn't do it. He went to c3. Yeah, I wanted to. We'll probably do it anyway. I'll just leave my bishop there. But he put that there. I'm thinking because he doesn't want me to come up with my knight on d4. Okay. All right, I'll just bring the bishop out. I think this is fine. And what I'm going to do, attack is here. Have you reached 1203? Hey, you've reached 1203. Yeah, so I was at 1185. Oh, no, it should be fine. I thought it was going to be, I thought he was catching with the, yeah, so I was at 1185, and they gave me like 25 points back because somebody that was playing against was cheating. I thought I lost this horse, which would have sucked. I had to be careful with that. You got to be careful when you leave this E up. I mean, this E opening here. All right. So what I'll do here, he's playing pretty good. I will castle. Here we go. He'll get a pawn. That's fine. Okay. I'll move this here. I think I'm going to go ahead and reroute this, but then he's protecting that. I'm seeing how I can weaken his thing. If I push this up, he takes. I don't think that's going to benefit me much. You know what? I think I am going to run it up. Yeah, I just want to run this up real quick. Yep, 1203. Cross the 1200. I crossed 1200 before. It's just every time I get to the 1200, I typically end up going back down. All right. So he moved that. So I could take here, which I'm thinking I want to do. I want to weaken that. Hey, are you so consistent? How are you so consistent? Consistent with what? Chess or YouTube? It's easy for, I mean, overall, I feel like I'm just a consistent person for everything. Like when it comes to work or if I really want to get something done, I don't find it hard to be that consistent. I don't know. I think maybe it's just in me. All right. Let's see here, man. Do I push this out? I don't want to move that. And this is kind of annoying. All right, let's move this here. With live stream content and work. Yeah, I mean it's hard. Like I know in the beginning, like because I work a full-time job, right? So I work compliance at a bank. So the job is definitely, a lot of work, but I think once you get used to the work, like I've been doing corporate since I was 21, right? I got my bachelor's degree when I was 21. And so I've been working, you just get used to the workload at work. And then like you realize you want to do something more outside of just the job. So I guess it's just kind of me wanting more and like, okay, if I don't do this, then I'll just be broke or I won't have anything, right? So it's kind of like, okay, if I don't do this, where am I going to be, right? If I do, there's a lot of upside. So just kind of weighing your options and saying, okay, if I don't pursue a side hustle, I'm not going to have anything in the future. But I know it's hard for some people to do something additional on top of their job. And that's what kind of a lot of people are like wired that way. They'll work very hard for a corporation, but for themselves, it's like they struggle with that. I used to struggle with that too, but then I'm like, if I'm gonna make these people money, let me try to make myself some money. All right, I'm like 5 minutes. I still got a lot of time. I'm trying to see what I want to do. I just don't want to break that down. Mm, okay, let's see. Let's see if he blunders here. Yeah, live stream content and work. Oh my goodness, he blundered. See, this is why it's good to take your time and just don't make a mistake because usually people make a mistake. Look, he blundered his queen, and he'll probably resign here. But he didn't see that, and he resigned. Look at that. All right, so that's the game, and let me see. Let me look at the review. But you see, I was struggling with the time.
Keep your eyes open. Grabbing that free piece saves
Yeah,
you from a worse position.
I was struggling with the. I'm not sure if you guys can hear the lady talking in the background. But yeah, I was struggling to find a move, and just take your time, look at the board, don't rush it, and look, he made a mistake. But let's see. How did you start playing chess? So let's see. Chess. I mean, I played it before, but really, I get bored with a lot of things. So I play basketball. I do golf and that was getting boring to me. I mean, I still do those things, but I'm always looking for something new that's going to challenge my brain. So chess was one of those things that I played before, but um, I just, so actually, this is what got me into chess. So I started doing YouTube, and a lot of chess streamers started popping up on my timeline. Nemo was one of them. I'm not sure if you guys know her. The Chess Vibes guy. I think I recommended that to somebody on here. So I just started seeing a lot of chess, and I think it was because of COVID. I think it was because we didn't have anything to do during COVID, so a lot of people chess became very popular. But it didn't start coming onto my thing until um, I started doing YouTube. So once I started seeing that, I just got interested, right? I just took it up and started playing. And I love it. I love playing chess. I was playing chess. I was playing chess this weekend at Whole Foods. They have people. There's like some older folks that play outside of Whole Foods, and I picked up an over. I played a game with a couple of them over the board, and it was fun. I got my own chessboard. I got my own clock. Um, so yeah, that's basically how I picked it up. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, it was a good game. Let me look at the review. So I did 84.5%. He was at 82.7.
Opening with the king's pawn controls the center and
So I
is a
didn't.
common response that
So
establishes a presence in the
let
center.
me get rid of this voice. So basically here, like I didn't really see an opening. What I was hoping he would do when he came out with this knight and he brought out his bishop, like I wanted to bring out my bishop. And what I was hoping he would do is this right here. Because essentially a lot of people do this, especially like at the rating I'm at. He wants to um, hit my pawn because he has it protected with the bishop, or hit it with the bishop and kind of make my king to move. Ideally, when he did this move right here with this knight, I was going to bring my bishop out here. So if he did this, all right, now he's attacking my queen and my rook, right? I'll let him take my rook, but because I have a plan to checkmate him, right? So if he takes my rook, this would be my next step right here. All right, so let's say, so my next step is this right here. I will move my queen out the way so that way I don't lose my queen, right? And then he'll take my rook. And then what I would do, I would hit his king. He'll most likely end up taking the queen, right? Then I'll check him here, right? And just depend. Oh, well, it actually says. Actually, yeah, I misstepped that. I misstepped that. I was supposed to let this open right here. So when I check him right here, he can't take with his queen. So I was supposed to do that. So if I go back, it was somewhere in the moves. So I think it was here. Yeah, it was here. Okay, cool. And then he takes, and then I move. I don't know if it's here. I think it's here. Yeah, I think it's here. And then he takes here. Yep. And then, well, I didn't move my bishop out, but when I had the bishop here, I was supposed to move the bishop out again. But essentially, hit him with the bishop, check with the horse, bring out the queen, and go for a checkmate. But he didn't do that. Next live, we should play one game. Yeah, we should. I think, didn't we play? I'm not sure. Did we play? Yeah, I think I did play you, or it was somebody else. But yeah, I'm down. So I go live Monday and Wednesday. Like I said, I didn't go live this Monday because it was Memorial Monday, Memorial Day Monday, and I just lost track of the days. To be honest, I came out with a video Sunday, but I thought Sunday was Monday, and I just got lost track of the time. But yeah, so reach back out. So I go live Monday and Wednesday. So if you want to play a game, I from 4:30 to 5 is usually when I start the live. I don't have a specific time because I get out of work at 4:30, but sometimes I'm doing like extra stuff, sending out emails. So yeah, just be on live from 4:30 to 5, and then when you see me playing, just say, hey, I want to play, and then just send me an invite. But I think we played before. Yeah, we played 3 games. We played before. So yeah, you know the deal. Like if you come on the live and you see me playing a game, just say, hey, after this your game right here, let's play one. But today I actually have to go. But yeah, but the markets are. It was kind of really cool this month. May went by pretty quickly. So I'm curious to see what June is like for crypto. I think it's going to be really explosive, especially for those that are in altcoins. Right, so it should be very interesting to see what prices do. All right, that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.